Welcome back to Visibility Hacking Radio.
Welcome back to yet another episode of the podcast. Today, in this episode, we are going to explore the world of entrepreneurship, marketing, and business growth. This episode, we're going to dive into the powerful strategies of joint venture partnerships, specifically focusing on how they can be used for exposure and lead generation.
Welcome to Visibility Hacking Radio, where we empower visionary leaders to amplify their message, ignite their mission, and unleash their movement. Are you ready to create a lasting impact and reach new heights? Let's dive in. Hosted by Toronto's own Molle, a seasoned expert in out-of-the-box branding for visionary leaders, Visibility Hacking Radio brings you valuable insights, powerful strategies, and actionable tips from leading experts and entrepreneurs. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and transformed as we dive into today's episode of Visibility Hacking Radio. Amplify your message, ignite your mission, and unleash your movement.
I've divided this episode into a couple of different sections so that we stay on track. So section 1 is about the power of joint venture partnerships. So let's start by discussing what joint venture partnerships are and why they can be such a powerful tool for your business. At the core, a joint venture partnership involves two or more businesses collaborating on a project or an initiative, leveraging each other's strengths, resources, and network to achieve a common goal. In the context of exposure and lead generation, this can mean joining forces to create a valuable offer or experience for your combined audiences, ultimately leading to increased visibility and new leads for both parties. Fantastic! You partner up with someone else who shares an overlap in your audience, you combine your forces, resources, and networks, create a kick-ass offer, and then put that out to both of your combined audiences. Boom! Instant increase in your visibility, and you'll also see an increase in your lead generation. All right, now let's get into section number 2, identifying the right partners. Now we understand the potential benefits for joint venture partnerships. Let's talk about how identifying the right partners is such a crucial step. It's important to be strategic in your approach to figuring out who you're going to partner with, seeking out businesses that have a similar target audience and complementary offerings. You don't want to pick someone who has no relation to your audience whatsoever, because that's not going to give you the exposure that you really need. Additionally, it's crucial to find partners that share your values and have a compatible working style, as well as help ensure a smooth collaboration and a more successful partnership. Now let's move on to section number 3, key elements of a successful partnership. We've identified what it takes to find the right partners. Now what's next? Well, there are a few key elements that are crucial for success in any joint venture partnership. First and foremost, clear communication is essential. Make sure both parties understand the goals, expectations, and responsibilities involved in the partnership. Second, establish shared goals and ensure that the partnership offers mutual benefit for both parties. Finally, be prepared to invest time and effort and resources into nurturing that partnership, regularly evaluating the results and refining your approach as needed. Now let's jump in to section 4. Joint venture strategies for exposure and lead generation. Get your pens and papers out, my dear. It's time to start taking notes. With the foundation of a strong joint venture partnership in place, it's time to get even more specific in your strategies for exposure and lead generation. Co-hosting webinars or live events, collaborating on content creations, or launching a joint product or service offering are all effective ways to tap into each other's networks and generate leads. Remember, the key is to provide value to your combined audiences. So think about what unique insights, expertise, or experiences you can bring to the table as a joint venture partner. And finally, Section 5, evaluating the results and continuous improvement. You all know me. This is one of my favorite parts of any project. It's essential to regularly evaluate the results of your joint venture partnership and be open to refining your approach based on feedback and performance data. This might involve adjusting your promotional strategies, tweaking your offerings, or even reevaluating your choice of partner. Keep in mind that successful joint venture partnerships often require ongoing effort, communication, and adaptability. So in conclusion, joint venture partnerships can be incredibly effective strategy for gaining exposure and generating leads, but they require a thoughtful approach, a strategic partner selection, and a commitment to ongoing improvement. By collaborating with complementary partners and focusing on providing value to your combined audiences, you can unlock new opportunities for growth and success in your business. And that wraps up today's episode on joint venture partnerships for exposure and lead generation. I hope you found this discussion insightful and that it inspires you to explore the potential of joint venture partnerships in your own business. Remember, collaboration can be a powerful tool for growth, so don't be afraid to reach out to potential partners and start building those connections. Thank you all so much for spending your time with us on this episode. I will see you again in our next one. Make sure you subscribe, remember I love you, and be excellent to each other.
Another fantastic episode of Visibility Hacking Radio comes to a close. We hope you've gained valuable insights and tools to help you on your journey to greater success. Stay informed and ahead of the curve by subscribing to our newsletter at visibilityhacking.com/newsletter. You'll receive the latest news, updates, and exclusive content to support your message, mission, and movement. And remember to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. Until next time, be excellent to each other.